star up in the clouds, and when our eyes they finally met, I could see our story months ahead.
Thank you, Kane. You're quite correct in what you said. Your good looks come from me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carl. I'm Holly's father, but she just calls me MasterCard, American Express, or Visa, depending on her mood. But I'd first like to thank my wife, Jan. She gave me some great advice when I was writing the speech. Don't try and be too charming, witty, or intellectual. Just be yourself. So I'll try and do that. Yeah, that's how I get treated at home. Nish, you can look forward to something like that. I would like to welcome you all here today. It's an honour and a privilege to have you all present to witness and be in attendance of the marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Naidu. It's been a great, great day. Now, I'd also like to thank those who travelled. I know we all travelled here from some distance, most of us from Auckland, I guess, but some have travelled here from South Africa, I understand, from Australia, and Lisa from Portugal. Long way to come for a wedding, and she's off to Rome. So well done. But all you guests here from other countries, we just hope you have planned a few days to have a look around this beautiful part of the world. I'd like to thank Nish's parents, Ravi and Gail, for all the input they've done for today's occasion, and also my beautiful wife, Jan, for all you have done. We've been married 45 years this year, and I love you very much, sweetheart. We've set the standard. 45 years. It's a long way to go. But rest assured, it goes very, very quickly. I'd like to thank Pastor Greg. Thank you, buddy, for coming down from Auckland and for officiating what was, I thought, a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Finally, thank you to the newlyweds, Holly and Nish, for the enormous amount of organising it has taken to get this thing together. So thank you very much, guys. And at this point, I'd like to say to Holly, thank you very much. I'd like to say, Holly, you look absolutely beautiful today. And Holly... And of course, she takes after me. So, okay, two twins take after me. So they're both good looking. So here we are. A very, very special day. For me personally, a day of conflicting emotions. Certainly a day of change, but nonetheless, a day of great happiness. So I remember 33 years ago, we were living in our first house up in Oratia in the Waitakere Ranges. And we had two beautiful sons at the time, Josh and Nick. And then one day, out of the blue, Jan comes to me and she says, I'd like a girl, please. And bewildered, I replied, you just can't order one of those. But my wife, very resourceful woman, decided to do some research on how this could be achieved and duly purchased a number of books on the said subject. In the midst of those pages were apparently precise instructions detailing the steps to be taken to achieve the desired outcome. I personally did not read these instructions, but simply followed the orders. Now, I'll spare you of the details, because this is a family event. I've lost my... Suffice to say that I mentioned to her one day, and I quote, I thought I'd never say this, but I feel I'm being used. However, the result was a beautiful baby girl, Holly. And a twin brother came. So we doubled the family overnight. Beautiful twins. By the way, if anybody wants to borrow Jan's books, please see her after the speech. But I would highly recommend not asking Gail for her books because you could end up with triplets. Sorry, Gail, had to get that in. Well, you're probably going to get me back now in short term to speak. But Holly was a very easy child to raise. Even with three brothers, she was pretty well unfazed. The only trouble we had with her was when Kane and her were together. And of course, that was virtually all the time. I remember one time I came home from work and I walked up the hallway and I saw water coming out of the floor under the bathroom floor. So I opened the door and there was Kane and Holly emptying out the whole bath, toys and everything onto the floor, and it was flowing through. Absolutely terrible mess. Another night, Jan and I were getting dinner ready when a knock came at the door. And it was one of the neighbours. He had one child in each arm. And he looked at me and he said, "Are these yours?" They were around 3 years old at the time and had decided to go for a walk in the middle of the road and have a look and venture out into the wide, wide world. So Holly's love for travel was revealed at a very early age. Needless to say, by the end of the week, deadlocks were fitted and a fence was erected. And these are two of the many, many incidents which occurred. And I'm absolutely positive that we double that with triplets. Some of the memories I have of Holly growing up mean nothing to anybody else, but they do to me. I remember being at a family function when Holly was small and I was talking to somebody. And I felt two little arms wrap around my leg. I looked down and there she was looking up at me, wanting to be picked up, which I did. She snuggled into my head and into my shoulder, my gorgeous little girl. I always remember that. A simple little thing, but really a treasure to me. But she enjoyed being carried. And I was carrying her one day and I looked at her and I said, "Darling, you're 16 now. Do you think you could walk yourself?" Yeah. But Holly, darling, you've been a parent's dream to raise and a great joy to Mum and myself. You have a wonderful, cool and collected personality, but underneath lies an adventurous, courageous and gutsy spirit. You've never been afraid to jump out of your comfort zone and make your goals happen. You went through school playing a variety of sports, soccer, netball, basketball and badminton, and you did well at all of them. You worked hard to obtain your degree from university and have had a successful career thus far. You travelled by yourself at a relatively young age to the US, UK, Mexico, and were away from home for 6 months. You are an inspiration to me, darling. Your engaging personality has ensured and will continue to ensure that you'll always be surrounded by friends. Darling, darling Holly, you are a gift from God to Mum and myself. You are our treasure. And it has been a privilege and a joy to raise you and pass on the values that we deem important. We love you and are incredibly proud of you. It's a difficult thing for a father to give away his little girl. And I remember my mother once saying to me, "Your children are only lent to you." But to give it to Nish, an outstanding young man, gives me peace in the knowledge that she will be looked after, loved and cherished, and really that is all a father can ask for. And I have to say, Jan and I have never seen Holly so happy since she met Nish. Yeah, and that's true. Nish, soon after I met you, I could see you're a man of character. And believe you me, character is important. I've seen qualities in you which I know will stand both you and Holly in good stead for the future. Integrity, honesty, and a good work ethic. You are a credit to your parents. Well done, Ravi and Gail. Nish. Nish, I now welcome you officially to our family. Although I have to say that you've been part of our family since day 31. It takes a month to run a full background check. Yeah, well, he passed. I also welcome Ravi and Gail and all your family into ours. Jan and I look forward to the coming years as we will get to know each other. Holly and Nish, you have an exciting future ahead, moving over to Australia for a time and then some more global travel, and after that, well, who knows. But remember this, sometimes things will not go according to plan. There will be good times and there will be tough times, but as Mum and I have learned in 45 years of marriage, you always have each other to lean on and you have God. I'd like now to pray a father's blessing over Holly and Nish. And then following that, I'll give some advice, probably serious advice. And then we'll have a toast after that. Okay. Father God, I thank you for bringing Holly and Nish together, and I bless their marriage in the name of Jesus. Holly and Nish, I bless your lives with overflowing peace that only the Prince of Peace can give. I bless your lives with fruitfulness, good fruit, abundant fruit, and fruit that remains. I bless you with success, for you are the head and not the tail. You're above and not beneath. I bless the gifts that God has given you with wisdom to make good decisions and to develop to your full potential in Christ. I bless you with overflowing prosperity, enabling you to be a blessing to others. I bless you with spiritual influence, for you are the light of the world and the salt of the earth. I bless you with spiritual understanding and a close walk with your Lord. You will not stumble or falter, for the word of God will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. And finally, I bless you with good friends and acquaintances, that you have favour with God and man. In the name of Jesus, amen. I'll give you two pieces of advice. If you're wrong, admit it. And if you're right, shut up. That comes from experience. Well, I think I'm in for it when I get home, Jan, aren't I?
Be all right.
But look, a serious piece of advice. Depend on each other and trust in your faith always. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you please charge your glasses?
Yep.
To the bride and groom. Thank you, team.
Thank you, Carl. That was awesome, Carl. Good evening and kia ora to all. My name is Ravi Naidu and I'm Nish's dad. Now you know where he gets his good looks from. Not as humble as my son. I'd like to start by welcoming each and every one of you and to say thank you for sharing in this most special day. And I want to thank Pastor Carl, Carl and Jan. You've had a significant impact on your raising of our lovely Holly, and I credit you for that also. It's amazing. And thank you, Pastor. You did a wonderful job, and your message was brilliant. We'd like to acknowledge God first and foremost in His grace and blessing over us. Today is truly a special day for us as we gather here to celebrate the wedding of our son, Nish, and his beautiful bride, Holly. We want to express our deep love and congratulations to you, Mr. and Mrs. Naidu. Okay, I lost one Naidu and gained one. Mrs. Holly Naidu sounds beautiful. Holly, we welcome you into our family with open arms and an open heart. Your presence has brought immense joy to my son's life, and I've witnessed the happiness you share. Together, I believe you will create a home filled with love, laughter, and shared understanding. To my son Nish, I want you to know how immensely proud we are of the person you've become. You have shown incredible strength, compassion, resilience, and determination throughout your life. And I have no doubt that these qualities will guide you in your marriage. Cherish and honor the love you have found in Holly, and this love will be reciprocated. Nish, I have always admired you for your strong Christian beliefs and values. Your faith has guided you through life, shaping you into the man of integrity, compassion, a humble gentleman, calm, caring, and dependable to Holly. You espouse these characteristics from a very young age. We were so proud when you bought your first car by yourself, when you were younger, thanks to the part-time work and sacrifices. As time went on, Nish didn't stop with one car. He bought and sold more and made a profit every time. His car dealings made him a profit, but then he decided to get a motorbike. Let me tell you, that was a whole new adventure. It felt like we were living on the edge, waiting for him to come back in one piece every time he revved that engine. And it was almost like a reality show, where we were constantly on the edge of our seats, or should I say, at the edge of our sofas, because we were so worried to stand up. But the surprise didn't stop there. Nish decided to become a surfer, taking on waves late in the evenings. Our hearts were more stressed than a cat at a dog show, until he'd ride back to shore or when he arrived home. I must say he's done an excellent job keeping our cardio workouts intense with all the worry he has caused us. And in all seriousness, Nish, you have brought a lot of excitement and adventure into our lives. Your knack for numbers, your daring spirit, and your ability to keep us fit through the power of anxiety are truly something special. As Nish and Holly embark on this new chapter in Brisbane, a city that holds promises and opportunities, we find ourselves torn between the joy of the adventure and the bittersweet reality of their absence. Though we will miss you immensely, we take comfort in knowing that they have made a wise decision for their future. May your journey in Brisbane be filled with joy, success, and countless beautiful moments. As you build your life together, may you continue to inspire each other and those around you. God bless you.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Good evening, everyone. I know it's incredible, isn't it? Giving birth to 3 kids at the same time. I've got a bit of cold, so I hope you bear with me. I hope I don't cough through this, my speech. You've just heard from Ravi, the one that Nishka gets his good looks from. I'm the one that Nishka gets his intellect from. Nishka, you looked amazing today, and you've done us really, really proud. Holly, you were just breathtaking coming down the aisle. And just to see my son holding back those tears, overjoyed, was the best gift that you could give to us. So today is a big milestone for Ravi and I in our lives as parents, as it is for Carl and Jen. And a celebration of love, commitment, and the dawn of a new chapter for Nish and Holly. Nish, as you make this commitment of love towards Holly, know that you are dearly loved by your family. And I, as your mum, I'm exceptionally proud of you. I'm exceptionally proud of the man that you've grown into. You're strong, you're humble, you're independent, and you're courageous. Now, Nish, from early beginnings, has always displayed remarkable qualities. And I believe that these qualities have shaped his personality. Your leadership qualities have been evident from early years, whether it was academics, on the sports field, or leading your sisters. But more than just your leadership skills, it's your unwavering determination and resilience that has truly defined who you truly are. I'm going to share a few memories that I have of Nish that best describes his personality. Nish was around 2 years old when I found him one day standing on the top rail of the dining chair, reaching out for the pool keys or pool gate keys. Ingeniously, he pushed the chair against the wall and found his way to the top rail. Yes, he figured out how to open the pool gate. We hid the keys and took all precaution, but he was so determined that he found another way of climbing over the pool gate. And not only did he climb over, he invited his sisters and then helped them climb over the pool gate. So imagine this. I've got 3 2-year-olds across the pool gate. The pool gate's locked because I've obviously hidden the keys that he couldn't get to. And by the time I found those keys, get down to them, open the pool gate, he encouraged his sisters to climb onto the pool netting like one of those rock climbers that go vertically, but only thing this was horizontally, to the deeper section of the pool, with their hands and legs dangling in the pool. I can only imagine if Holly has got that adventurous spirit, and Nishka's got this. I don't know what we are in for, Jen. Now fast forward into his teens. Nish still has a strong personality, but now has learned smarter ways of getting what he wants. This time he came up with a strategy to ease me into the idea of getting a pet. He probably was around 17, 18 years old. And one day he called me up at work and announced he has just bought a dog with the money he had saved. He was smart enough to know that I couldn't really get upset with him because of my workmates around me. And it was a 45-minute drive home, so there was enough time for Mum to digest it, calm down before she got home. I was in disbelief that my kids, Nish especially, would disobey me. At New Farm, at work, they still talk about your strategy, Nish. So his plan was to give me shock therapy, desensitize me over a 2-month period, and then introduce me to the pet that he had bought. Smart guy. But that decision had changed all our lives and brought the family so much of joy. Holly, I know that Nish will have the same strength and determination to walk through life's joys and challenges with you. Nish, your determination in finding a partner who shares your faith and values has resulted in this blessed union today. Holly, you have all the qualities Nish lived for. And as parents, we prayed for. A strong woman of shared faith, a sense of humor, an adventurous spirit, and gentle strength. Nish, you have been blessed by having two amazing sisters to walk alongside you. And now you have this amazing woman to take you through the rest of your journey. Holly, I'm grateful for how you've embraced our family, and especially Tisha and Risha. You have a deep understanding for the special connection, given that you yourself share the same connection with Cain as a multiple. Now, as I was going through this, and I'm going through the tick box, to me it sort of looked like, sounded like an arranged marriage. And it was as if you were handpicked. But I believe that your meeting was definitely divinely orchestrated behind the scenes. Nish and Holly, watching you exchange your vows was really overwhelming for me. And a reminder to me of God's perfect timing and the fulfillment of his promises to me. Nish, I know that God has heard your heart and brought this amazing woman into your life. And I have the sense your timing is perfect because this is God's timing for you. And for me, the promise that God had made once to me, and I've witnessed today the right woman beside you. Not just any woman, the right woman beside you. Holly, I know that Nish will always love you and give everything he has to your marriage and life together. May your love continue to grow stronger, and as you embark on this lifelong journey, know that you both will always have our unconditional love and total support. I love you guys.
Thank you, Gail. Absolutely lovely.
Nish, you've been many things to us. Our mechanic, our financial advisor, our life coach, and an amazing brother. I've been looking forward to this day as much as Nish has, if not more. One of the few desires I have in this world is to see my family grow and fulfill their lives. So I am so happy that Nish has found someone like Holly. Holly has the genuineness and kindness to take care of Nish's self-sacrificial nature, and also the stuff to tame his absolute stubbornness. It's not easy being Nish's sister. He makes his mind up and sticks to it. Combined with a sense of adventure, it makes for a stressful time, as you heard before. You say, don't go to Piha and surf dangerous waves, only to find an Instagram story of Nish at Piha with a lovely view in the background. We get told not to bring a dog home, and Nish orchestrates buying a puppy. That turned out to be one of the biggest blessings in our life. That being said, Nish is the sensible one of us. He always has many sensibility sessions like, hey Tish, I hope you haven't Ubered McDonald's this week. Instead of eating out, invest that money. We have given each other hours and hours and hours of advice about relationships, and perhaps it has been of some value. Looking at Holly and Nish today is all those words of encouragement, recommendation, and hope in a partnership that we all wanted for each other. Again, I am just so happy to witness it. Holly, by now you know how kind, courageous, and resilient Nish is. We are so happy that it is you. Such a complimentary personality, driven and overall great person that will love Nish the way he deserves to be loved. We love you, and we already see you as a sister. I've enjoyed getting to know you and love that you are a ball of fun and just a lot of fun to be around. And I just want you to know that I will always have your flank. Inside joke. Guys, may your marriage grow in strength each day. Keep God as your anchor, your guiding force, and everything else will fall as He has planned it. As you embark on this beautiful journey together, I also want to share a piece of advice. Cherish the small moments, celebrate each other's victories, and when the storms come, and they will come, weather them hand in hand. May your love be a display of patience, kindness, and unwavering support. Here's to a lifetime filled with laughter, joy, and peace. We love you both.
I can't help but reflect on the journey that has brought us to this very moment. They say that certain connections are meant to be, and I firmly believe fate has brought Nish and Holly together. From the moment Nish met Holly, it was evident that there was something extraordinary between them. It brings me immense joy to witness the happiness that Holly brings into Nish's life. The love you two share is genuine and unwavering. Nish, Mum's favourite child. Oh, whoops, I said that out loud. I meant Nish, my favourite brother. You have been an inspiration to me. From the moment you were born, side by side, you displayed a resilience and determination. You have always been unafraid to chase your dreams with persistence and passion. I have always admired your faith, your determination, your adventurous spirit, and your ability to excel both academically and athletically. When God made you, you got the perfect blend of brains and brawn. Growing up with Nish was never a dull moment. And Nish and I used to pull pranks all the time. We were like a mischievous tornado, leaving a trail of laughter and bewildered faces in our wake. Our mischievous escapades brought us closer, creating memories that still brings a smile to my face. And while we may have excluded Tish at times, it was... There's a point. I promise. It was only because we wanted to protect her from getting hurt. Nish has a thoughtful nature, always looking out for her siblings and wanting the best for us.
Thanks, I got you.
Thank you. Okay. Nish has a genuine fear of missing out. Always seeking new experiences and embracing challenges. Throughout the years, we've shared countless adventures, like going on roadies together and squabbles, parenting our beloved Ty. We've been partners in crime, teammates, fear factor rivals, and friends. We've seen each other at our best and at our worst. As your younger sister by 1 minute, I couldn't be more grateful to see the amazing man you have become. And now you have found someone who shares that same genuine care for you, who wants the best for you as much as we do. Holly. From the moment we met you, it was clear that you were the missing piece in Nishka's life. Your kindness, warmth, and sense of fun has brought out the best in him. You have shown him a love that is pure and unconditional, and it is evident in the way that he looks at you. Thank you for recognizing the wonderful qualities that makes Nish who he is, and cherishing him as much as we do. You have not only captured his heart, but also become his best friend and a source of support. As you join our family, please know you are gaining more than just a husband. You are gaining 2 sisters who will be there for you. So Nish and Holly, as you embark on your new adventures as a married couple. Remember to embrace the joys, support each other through the challenges, and continue to grow and evolve as individuals and as a couple. Congratulations, and thank you for leaving us for Kangaroo Land.
So this is what's going to happen now. We're going to cut the cake. So I'd like to invite Mr. and Mrs. Naidu to stand up, please, to grab a knife in a safe manner.
No, I could write 1,000 stories of all the times I fell for you. No, I would brave the fiercest ocean to find my way back to you. No, I would cross the darkest desert for you to know.
I am now the best man. Okay, so here we go. Gosh, I got some dirt and some goss. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll begin by saying what an honor, pleasure, and delight it is to be the best man. See? It's nice, isn't it? However, I'm just joking. Okay, it is a privilege to be here, to be the best man. Now, most of us know our groom here. Oh, Nish. Gosh. I'm talking about you, Nish. Okay. All right, here we go. So, most of us know our groom here tonight as Nish. But to those closest to him, he's Nish Kiran, Nishka, Nishi Nu, the double N, Naked Naidu, Nitro Nish, and perhaps the most perplexing, when you nish upon a star. The accumulation of these names tell us two things. He is loved and adored by many, and he has some very mean friends. I first met Nish for breakfast at Deer Coasties in Orewa. It's the happening place. When I shook his hand and sat down, my first thought was honestly, oh boy, if him and I liked the same girl at high school, I'd give up immediately. No chance. I mean, look at him. It is simply not fair. I shook his hand and we got chatting, and he seemed like a really nice guy. I mean, he had a big appetite after he'd finished his breakfast. He ate the rest of Holly's and half of mine. That's a true story. I'm not embellishing on that either. And for your information, he had both courses tonight, the steak and the lamb. So I shook his hand and we got chatting, and, you know, he seemed like a nice guy, and it was really good to get to know you over breakfast. Now, I'm sure most of you are aware, Nish works out. You probably can't see it, but underneath that white shirt there, he's got a six-pack of abs so sharp you could grate cheese on them. And I'm sure he's incessantly told you all about his protein shakes that are comparable to drinking 2 chicken breasts. Yes, Nish, we get it. You're strong. In all seriousness, though, kind of like, actually, Dad, you took my line, but, you know, great minds think alike. I would say that I'm excited for you to be part of the family, but of course you've been part of the family for such a long time already. And, you know, I've always had this little fear deep down inside me that Holly would marry what we call a douchebag. But I can honestly say that my fears have been relieved, and that you are certainly not that at all. And I think we can all agree on that. In fact, I would say, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, that there could be no one better matched for Holly than you, Nish. And I really mean that, by the way. Yes. I've been so impressed by your tenacity and your unwavering conviction to see truth and righteousness prevail. I take great comfort knowing that you will be a fierce protector of Holly. You treat her like an absolute queen, and that is really inspiring to me. You're an awesome man, and I'm excited to share life with you as my brother. So, Tonight I am in a unique position in the sense that normally the best man has more to do with the groom than to the bride, but of course it's no news to anyone that the bride happens to be my twin sister. So it would be criminal of me not to say any words about her. I have so many stories I could tell about Holly, but for every story I have, she'd have 3 about me. So I'm severely outnumbered. I definitely have the lower hand in that regard. So I'll probably leave that to Kate, Kim and Lisa, who, by the way, the bridesmaids look absolutely stunning tonight. Why don't we give a round of applause to the beautiful, stunning bridesmaids. Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe I'll just share one story, shall I? Yeah. I remember when we were young, when Holly and I used to share a room, so we were young kids, and I remember we'd always talk at night before Mum and Dad would tuck us in, so we'd be lying in bed chatting away, and I remember Holly saying to me, Kane, you know what you'd be really good at? You'd be really good at acting, you know, being in front of the camera, being on film, and that role is called an actress. And I thought, oh, I like the sound of that, actress. I could be an actress. And so then Mum and Dad come in to tuck us in, and I excitedly say to them, Mum, Dad, I know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be an actress. And as soon as that word was uttered from my lips, an eruption of laughter emerged from the bed beside me, and Holly had totally set me up. She knew exactly what she was doing. So she's cheeky like that. Holly, this is a day which I never really thought about happening, but of course it has come. I'm so proud of you in every... Oh, no. No one has cried yet in speeches, and I'm going to be the first one. I'm so proud of you in every way. I've always been proud to call you my sister and to be your brother. I look up to you. I always go to you for advice, and I'm always so inspired by your spontaneity and drive to live life to the full, which means not letting any fear get in the way in what you want to achieve in life. And that is so inspiring to me. I love you beyond words. And I'm so happy for you and Nish to begin this exciting new chapter of your lives. So let us propose a toast to the wonderful and lovely Mr. and Mrs. Naidu. Cheers. Oh, gosh. Whew. It's been emotional. It's an emotional day, gosh. Even the cake is in tears. Okay, so. Oh, gosh. All right.
It's funny that you first met Nish at Dear Coasties, because so did I. So must be the place. So yes, I'm the maid of honor. I am one of Holly's probably longest friends. We've been friends for over 10 years. Stopped counting after that. So we definitely have been through a bit. But I'm definitely very honoured that you've kept me around this long. But I'm more honoured that I got to stand by your side today and actually see this day come to light. I wouldn't say it's been a long time coming, but after 10 years, I'm glad it's happened. But yeah, witnessing you marry your person today has been something really special to watch and just be a part of. And it's just kind of surreal that it's happening, and then you're no longer Holly Adams, in the contact list anymore. It's just like, oh, okay. Now when I go to search for you, I probably won't find your messages. I won't recognise your name. When I think about our friendship, a few things come to mind. One, the incredible concerts we would host on our numerous car trips, mainly featuring Taylor Swift bangers. 2, being able to quote the Pitch Perfect movie, mostly by heart. And 3, our ability to dress colour coordinated without even having pre-discussed it, followed by the statement, we're the same person, which is essentially the motto of our life. But I think my favourite thing about us has been that regardless of where our personal life has taken us, be it other towns or other countries, our friendship has always remained strong, and that whenever we do eventually see each other again, it's like no time has passed and we fall back into step again. And a quote that I thought says it beautifully is that they say nothing lasts forever, dreams change, trends come and go, but friendships never go out of style. I'm glad we got there. I was testing some people's knowledge of that one. Who are the true Swifties in this room. But speaking of style, I do want to say one thing, is that you are the most beautiful person, and you're probably one of the most beautiful people to meet, who you are inside and outside. You're honest and you're loyal, you put others first, and you're never afraid to speak your mind in a good way. But you just know how to say it how it is in the moments, and you're always there for the people who love the most. And Nish, you've definitely scored big time. And you've got good taste, so I commend you. In all seriousness, you both complement each other so well. Your personalities, your humour, values and dreams. Not to mention, it's clear to see how truly crazy you are about each other. And so I'll intercall you my friends, and I can't wait to see how you navigate this exciting next chapter together. To Holly and Nish.
Hi, I'm Kim, Holly's comms and PR consultant. Part of the foundation of my relationship with Holly is the trust we have in one another to ask the big questions and the small ones. Discussing life's ebbs and flows, and just talking through life's options when it seems overwhelming or confusing. Plus, I'm really good at picking up on Holly's typos. One of the most important recent ones, when she excitedly called the bridesmaid group chat, Holly says "I do," except she didn't call it Holly says "I do." She called it Holly says "near do." But I think we've got that one down now. Yeah? Cool.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm the German one. And Kim clearly took the lead on writing this speech.
We're part of the package deal that Nish signed up for when he first started dating Holly.
We know she warned you, and here we are.
Our friendship first began what feels like a lifetime ago, when Holly started at our workplace. We made quick friends bonding over events, which Holly is obviously fantastic at. Thank you for tonight. I shortly thereafter left for 6 weeks overseas and left these two to continue their awkward coffee runs and build their own flourishing friendship. We've seen Holly through her various dating phases.
There were the pilots,
The lawyers.
the cops,
And then the one who was available to have a name from the get-go.
Nish. I remember when I first found out about Nish. I was trying to set Holly up with a yachty.
A yachty, for those that need a translation.
When she told me she actually already had been seeing someone, I was taken aback and a little bit offended that I hadn't already been told. We shared everything, but in hindsight, it had only been 2 weeks. But in girl math, that's like 2 months. She wasn't keen to spill the beans straight away, knowing it was something special, and wanting to stay in a bubble for a bit longer. But when I asked her if this was special and if he was the one, she straight looked at me and she said yes, and that was 2 weeks in. I'm pretty sure she already knew at that point that we would be here right now with all of you witnessing the love. She always said that when it happens, it would happen very quickly.
So quickly, in fact, that after their first date, Nish hadn't even got home by the time Holly sent the first after-date follow-up text message. So I guess when you know, and you do not have to play it cool. It works out, it's fine. We've had the true privilege of getting to see Holly grow in many ways over the last few years, or 6 years, and the way that she's grown together with Nish over the last 2, which I have to say has been one of my favourites so far. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the both of you as you very quickly depart these shores, which you know how I feel about that. That's fine. For the summery heat of Brisbane and for the perfect little family that you will one day grow.
It seems to have become tradition that we give Holly a shot in these momentous occasions, such as finding out about Nish.
The hens party last weekend, which we won't say any more about.
And now tonight to celebrate the official coming together of your 2 lives.
You both get one.
So cheers.
Hi. It's getting wild in here, isn't it? Whoa. Calm down. It is getting wild. Wow, okay. Good job, girls. Well done. Okay, we are going to officially retire the speech barrel tonight. because the final two speeches are going to be said from the bridal table because they're going to be from the groom and the bride. Yeah! Oh, that's right. So we're going to begin with the groom. Now, gosh, weren't you all just blown away by his vows? You know, and so I'm sure if anything like his vows, his speech is going to be 100 times better. And so it's going to be incredible, amazing, awe-inspiring. Get ready. This is the speech from the groom, Mr. Nish Naidu.
Oh, thanks, Kane. Yeah. Well, I'll start off by saying I'm glad that I officially had a name after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
The only one. The only one. Yeah.
and it's funny you mentioned, Caitlin, that you and Holly used to match outfits without pre-communicating with each other, because Holly and I do the same. I mean, I don't wear her outfits. We just end up, matching colors. So yeah.
You can have this outfit.
But I'm so grateful that all of you guys have turned up and have been here to celebrate with us and share this special moment with us. That's just so special. It's one of the biggest days in our lives, and we are so grateful that you guys are all here to celebrate. You guys all play such an important role in both of our lives. Whether you are here for Holly or myself, that it's incredibly important that you guys have been here to support us and celebrate us, and we are incredibly grateful. I know that there have been many thank yous, but this is specifically a thank you from me. I would like to thank those that are overseas. First and foremost, that couldn't make it over here. All of our family and friends that watched our ceremony on the live stream. We love you, and we will hopefully celebrate with you all soon. To Lisa, thank you so much for coming over from Portugal. Well, it's a long way, and we're incredibly grateful that you're here to celebrate with us. To those that have come from Australia, Uncle Ian, we've got Uncle Kabin, Auntie Natasha, Aria and Layla. We got Sunili, we got my Uncle George. So thank you all so much for being here. And Sen and Megan, thank you so much as well. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity in front of everyone to talk about my parents. I would love to thank you for raising me, for instilling the values in me. And I know that I don't say much in words, and I guess now is my moment that you guys can't get away. I'm incredibly grateful for everything you guys have done for myself and Tisha and Rusha. It's not easy raising the 3 kids at the same time. We know how incredibly difficult and challenging it is, and we definitely don't take it for granted. And I'm incredibly grateful for the person that I am by watching you guys handle life, by your work ethic, by your resilience through so many struggles and trials that we have all experienced as a family and have gone through. And it's made me who I am, who now Holly gets to experience the fruits of. Holly's parents, thank you so much for being who you are and raising Holly to be the beautiful woman that she is. with the shared values and beliefs that you guys have instilled in her, and the way that you guys, your family dynamic, it shows where Holly gets her humor from. It shows where she gets her fun spirit from. So thank you so much. And I'm incredibly happy to say now that I can now call two parents mum and dad. I'm very blessed. And Holly. I now get to call you my beautiful wife. I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. From the first day that I met you, I knew that you were something special. I knew that I wanted to be with you. I knew that I wanted to grow with you, and clearly you felt that too with our our first date. So for those of you that don't know, what Pastor Greg was talking about was, I think we had matched on Hinge like a year ago, and things, I think things just didn't work out, or we must have been talking to different people at the same time.
Three years ago.
Sorry, not a year ago. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It was a year gap.
A year gap, yes. And things just worked out. Things just worked out that, we ended up talking again. And Holly recognized me and she said, "Oh yeah, okay, I know this guy." And she decided to give me another chance. And so we. No, long story short, it's the love and relationship that we've been able to experience is like no other. It's something that a lot of people struggle and fight for, to have what we have, to have the same thought patterns, the same humor, the love that the same sacrificial type of love that we share. I'm incredibly grateful, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for us and grow with you and just spend my life with you. I could not be more proud of the woman that you are. I could not be more proud of being able to call you my wife and being your husband. Last but not least, I'd love to thank Kane. He is not just our MC, as you've heard, and best man, but throughout this entire day and the last couple of days, he's been incredibly supportive of not just his own family, but my family as well. So I'm incredibly blessed to now have 3 men as my brothers, which I've never had before in my life. Yeah. So, thank you so much. But yes, I will leave it at that, and thank you so much, and I can't wait to celebrate with you all.
Oh, see? I wasn't wrong. It was beautiful, Nish. Good job. Okay. No, it was lovely. It really was. So, final speech of the night. For those who didn't hear, she said, "I'm just gonna wing it." It's the shot. She's slurring her words already. Okay. No. All right. From the beautiful bride, Mrs. Holly Naidu, let's hear it from her.
I do have to say the shot was apple juice. So they know that, we're not drinking that much tonight. A huge thank you to Kane. As you know, we are womb buddies. We have spent a lot of time together, growing up together, and I couldn't imagine doing this day without you. So having him as the singer, MC, best man. What else have you done? Probably a lot more.
Dance floor ripper-rupper.
Dance floor, he'll be starting that soon. It's been amazing to have you so involved and share your skills with everyone, 'cause it's amazing. We do joke about the talents that we got divvied up in the womb. What is it that you say?
I always say, because people ask us, they say to Holly, "Oh gosh, have you you must be musical too. You must be into theatre and art." And then Holly always jokes saying, "Oh no, Kane took all that in the womb, And then I joke saying, "Yeah," and I left her with a scratch, just the essential life skills and common sense,
I'll take it. Yeah. No, but really appreciate you being part of the day and helping run everything and keep it all going smooth. So thank you. Big round of applause for Kane, everyone. I'd like to do a thank you to my parents. Thank you for building such a strong foundation for us kids to be able to grow up as we've grown up and be the people that we are today. That's solely on how you've parented with 4 kids running around, especially 3 of the boys. That's a true credit to you, and going from 2 to 4 kids, you have 4 kids under 5 is amazing. So I just want to thank you. Mum, thank you for always being so encouraging and being so supportive of any crazy idea that I want to do, like going to America for 6 months and all that kind of stuff. You've always been telling me to be a go-getter and just go out and do it, so thank you so much. And to Dad, thank you for showcasing the type of man I should marry and showing me what I deserve and finding a husband, and I truly believe I found that today with Nish, so thank you so much for showing that to me. Okay, sorry. To the I-dos. I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous meeting everyone. I was very nervous. And you have all been so welcoming from the first day, and it's been truly incredible. I was nervous that I don't have any spice. This white girl from North Shore, look, pepper gets a bit hot. But I am proud to say that I have gone from lemon and herb to mild. Thank you. Yes, yeah. And that is all credit to the Naidu. So he is very happy about it. It is a growth and it is a journey. And so thank you so much. But thank you so much for raising such an incredible man that can stand on his own 2 feet, that can be there for me, encourage me, love me, and protect me, and be the man that I need to do my goals and things like that. And I'm so honoured and privileged to be part of your family, and especially a family that shares the same faith is so incredibly important. So thank you so much for instilling the values in him that I look up to so highly. It's been amazing, and it's an honour to be able to call you Mum and Dad as well, and have you just so strongly part of our lives. So thank you so much. To the bridesmaids, there was actually a 4th bridesmaid that unfortunately couldn't make it. She's in England, so I did want to say Jodie, who I did meet in Camp America when I was over there for a few months, who was watching on the live stream and commenting. And so a huge thank you for her. Me and her have gone through a lot. I'll catch up with her a bit later. These 3. These 3 have been my rock for so many years. And we have journeyed so much together in different ways. We've had many adventures together. And I'm just so thankful to be able to have friends that are truly have been my rock over the last few years. And some of the stuff we've gone through and you've helped me with has been just so incredible, and I couldn't do it without you guys, honestly. And there's a good saying that I think Kim, I think you told me the saying, where it was our friendship is if I'm going through something and what we do is we put it in the middle and we sit around the table and we untangle it together. And that's the friendship that we all have. And that's such a blessing and actually really, really hard to find. So even though I'm going to Brisbane, there is FaceTime, there is WhatsApp, there is all of the things. So
I'll be there soon.
come. Yeah. We've actually got 2 rooms, so yeah, okay. So thank you so much for being part of my life, and you will continue to be part of my life. That's a statement. And to Nish.
Oh, here we go.
My husband. Maybe I should have written stuff down. From the first date, as we've said, we've connected. And I remember texting Haley actually straight after our first date saying, "This is the best first date I've had in my life." And I think you text Tisha the same thing. I later learned. 2 weeks into dating, which is when I told these guys and said his name instead of just what he does for work. Which is what I used to do.
The accountant.
Yeah. He got Nish. He was special, so he got Nish. I remember we were at home and he had just gotten COVID from a wedding. Not saying any names, it's a wedding over there. And he just messaged me saying, "Hey, full stop, can I call you?" And I'm just like, it's over. This is it. It says, okay, well, he's going to break up with me. Not that we're even official yet. I don't know what was going on. Just told them who he was, embarrassed him. I'm going to have to explain it all. And so he called, and I had my head in my hands when I picked up, and I was like, hi. But we chatted for an hour and a half, and he literally just wanted to talk. Because he missed me, and we spent hours on the phone chatting, and I was just waiting. So, he's just being nice at the start and he's going to break it off soon, but you just didn't. So I was like, woo, yay. So that was a long phone call for me. Got the anxiety. But we got there. You were just living your best life, having a chat. But it's been such an amazing journey these last 2 years to grow together and to see what life can be like when you've found your partner. And the things I see in you, I just love you so much. And it is such an honor to be your wife. And I'm always trying to show you off, and I'm always trying to introduce you to people because I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud to call him mine. Officially now too. I don't know if you've seen how big his ring is. We made sure it's obvious. Thank you. But no, I'm so honoured and proud to call you my husband, and I love you so much. You give me so much confidence, so much strength. And I hope I do the same for you, and I pray that I can be everything you need, and I'm just so excited for the upcoming journeys, one very soon, that we're going to do together, and the adventures and the things we can accomplish together. I just love you. Thank you everyone for coming. Really appreciate it. Everyone but 2 people travelled. There's 2 people here from Tauranga. So Auntie Pam, Uncle Carl did it for you. So to the other 84 of you, thank you so much for travelling for us. I know that's not the easiest thing, but I'm sure when you've seen the venue, you can understand why we decided to get married here. But that is all from me. Thank you so much, and we love you all.
Thank you. Why don't we just give another round of applause to everybody who did a speech tonight, because I know it can be very nerve-wracking for some people. And man, I gotta say, that was the best winging it speech that I think I've heard. That was fantastic. No, it was good. It was fantastic. It was. So, yeah, no, it was. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. It's been such a fantastic and wonderful night. So what's going to happen now is we've got some cake and some tea and coffee over here. Oh. Are you ready? Everybody's ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the floor, dancing their first dance, as husband and wife, Holly and Nish Naidu.
Running through my veins, I'm a skeleton. When you say my name and the high, no, it never goes away. Like jumping out of airplanes and swimming with the sharks. That existential feeling when you're staring at the stars. There's a hurricane in my head, but the lightning in my heart makes it worth it. Yeah, I still get nervous when you walk through the door and you look in my eyes. Yeah, it feels like the very first time. I could fall for you forever, I'm certain. 'Cause I still get nervous when your lips hit my lips and the fireworks fly, sending sparks through the air like the 4th of July. I could fall for you forever, I'm certain. Still get nervous when you walk through the door and you look in my eyes. Yeah, it feels like the very first time. I could fall for you forever, I'm certain. 'Cause I still get nervous when your lips hit my lips and the fireworks fly, sending sparks to the air like the 4th of July. I could fall for you forever, I'm certain. I still get nervous.
How was that? All right.